In the heart of Portland sat an aging apartment building. 5 floors, creaky wooden stairs, and a mailbox with rusted names scratched out and rewritten over the years. The building had stories, like all old places do. But one stuck out above the rest. It was the mystery of apartment 6B. See, the 6th floor had rooms labeled 6A, 6C, 6D, but no 6B. Not even an empty room or boarded-up door. Just a blank patch of wall where 6B should have been. Clean, white, untouched. New tenants would always ask, was 6B removed? The landlord, Mrs. Holloway, a woman in her 70s who walked with a cane and had the sharpest memory in town, would give the same answer every time. Some places are better forgotten. Some doors aren't meant to be opened. People laughed it off, said maybe the builders skipped it. Maybe 6B was unlucky, but the rumors didn't stop. They said in 1987 a man named Julian rented 6B, lived there alone, quiet, kept to himself. One night the neighbors heard screams, like someone begging not to be left behind. When the police came, 6B was gone. No door, just wall, as if it never existed. Julian was never found. His things disappeared, not a trace. Some believed it was urban legend. Others said 6B only shows up to people carrying deep grief, the kind that makes reality feel thin. In 2023, a woman named Alara Monroe moved into 6C. She was in her late 20s, worked as a photographer, and barely spoke to anyone. Neighbors said she seemed nice, just sad, and she was. 6 months earlier, Alara had lost her brother Nathan in a motorcycle accident. He was her best friend, her protector, her anchor, and when he died, she didn't just lose him, she lost herself. She moved to the old apartment hoping for peace. Instead, she found something else. The humming started on the 7th night, soft, distant, like a lullaby echoing through water. Alara sat up in bed, confused. It was 3:03 a.m. The sound was coming from the wall behind her bed, the one that should have led to 6B. She pressed her ear against it, nothing. The next night it returned, louder. And this time she heard something else. Footsteps. But not normal ones. More like soft taps, like someone pacing. She told herself it was pipes. The building was old, right? Then on the 10th night she had a dream. She was standing in front of a door marked 6B. The hallway looked the same, but something about the air was wrong. Thicker, colder. In the dream, she opened the door and saw her brother sitting on the edge of a bed looking at her. Before she could run to him, he whispered, "You have to remember me right." She woke up in tears. The next day, she checked the hallway. Still no 6B. But that night, just past 3 a.m., when she opened her door to get air, there it was. A wooden door, a golden plate 6B, right where there had only ever been a blank wall. No knob, just a soft glow of light peeking out from under it. She stared. Everything in her screamed, walk away. But grief has a gravity, and Alara was already falling. She pushed. The door opened with a whisper. Inside was a room, but not just any room. It looked unreal, like memories stitched together. A child's toy chest sat in the corner, a cracked photo frame on the wall, a record player spinning a song that was half lullaby, half static, and in the center of the room, a table. On it, a dusty shoebox. Alara opened it with trembling hands. Inside, her brother's keychain from high school, the bracelet she gave him the day he turned 18, a Polaroid of them from a road trip, laughing with ice cream smeared on their faces, and a letter, handwritten in his handwriting. Her breath caught. "Alara, if you're reading this, you found the door. That means you still hear me, somewhere deep inside. Maybe you've been trying to move on. Maybe you feel stuck, I don't know. But I do know one thing. You don't need to let go to heal. You just need to remember without hurting. I'm not in the pain. I'm in the laughter, in the photos, in the stories you haven't told yet. Don't let my story end just because I'm not there to finish it. Love you forever, Nathan." Her knees gave out. She sat there and cried, and when for the first time, not from loss, but release. When she walked out, the hallway was brighter, warmer. The door to 6B slowly faded behind her until it was just a wall again. Alara didn't try to explain it. Some things aren't meant to be proven, just felt. Years later, she published a book called The Room That Wasn't There. People thought it was brilliant fiction, but she knew. Some doors exist between this world and what we've lost. Not haunted, just waiting for someone brave enough to remember.